So they say every single time you put a green check mark next to that item, you will definitely feel better. Guaranteed. What am I talking about? Back in a minute. Hey, good morning. Good morning. This is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Happy Saturday. Don't you love, 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 love the sound of those two words? Happy, of course, and Saturday. Happy weekend, everybody. No matter what weekend your weekend occurs, whether it's on a Monday or Tuesday or on a Saturday or a Sunday, I wish you happiness today. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just saying, just saying. What am I talking about? Green check marks. Hello. You're like, wait a minute, it's Saturday. I shouldn't even be up this early. And what is she talking about? I listen to a lot of motivational speakers. Okay. And I don't remember the name of the person, but this person said that it has been scientifically proven that every single time we get a task done. Does not matter the size of the task because a task that is completed is actually sort of like a mini goal. Like how people have long range goals that might take months, weeks, years, whatever. But a task is like the thing that's at hand. Now, it has been scientifically proven that if you, let's say you write down three things on your task list today, every single time you complete the job. Now, some people put check marks, some people just scratch it out altogether, some people don't even bother to write it down. Let me give you a secret. Do yourself a mental favor. Every time you have a couple of errands or tasks, even if it's like do the laundry today, for example, it may sound mundane to someone else, but doing that laundry for you today, this morning, may mean a whole big difference between your having clean clothes on Monday for when you want to get ready to go to work. Just saying, just saying. Everybody's got their own individual list of priorities as we wake up on this Saturday morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Saturday. Wait a minute. I gotta have some coffee. Hey, listen, coffee tastes even better on Saturdays. Hang on. Mm-mm-mm. Love, love, love my instant coffee. Listen, if you paid less than a dollar for your coffee, you should put a green check mark next to it. So here's the thing. Are there some things that you're facing today and you're like a little bit like, I really don't feel like doing it, Jan. It's the weekend. Well, sometimes the weekend is the only opportunity of which you have time to complete this task. Because what happens if you put it off? Uh, 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 what's going to happen is you're going to put it off to what? Next weekend. And guess what? The problem, not problem, but the errand may be a little more amplified. Why? Because you procrastinated it. Sometimes procrastination works when it comes to saving money, and I'm talking about short term procrastination. But let's say we get into the habit of, do it next weekend. How many times have you had a little bit of a home repair that you could have easily fixed on your own? Just saying, just saying. But you let it go. Nah, next weekend. I'm too busy. I don't feel like it. I just want to kick back. All right. I'm not saying anyone's right or wrong. I'm not judging it. But then how many times, due to that neglect, what was, let's say, a pinhole dot of a problem that you could have remedied really, really fast and practically for free because of the neglect, compare it to a cavity. You let it go. What? You're going to have a huge dental problem. So in that case, it's like a home repair that has been put off or just something you need to do. Okay. Now, let's get to the good part. So, literally, what happens? This is according to the experts, not according to Jan from New York City Saves Money. Just saying, just saying. But according to expert, every time you get these little tasks done, and let's say you put that green check mark, I'm just using the green check mark as an example, as a completion, as a sign, you did it, a visual. the person receives a little dose in their mind of like a mood elevator in their head, sort of like a dopamine effect in the brain. Did you ever look back? Did you ever have a job, a little task or whatever that you really dreaded to do? I mean, like really, you're like, oh, I don't want to declutter that corner. And it's just like, what really, to most people, the person looking at that corner, an average person looking at your same corner, might say, that's not a big deal. Why is that person delaying it? But the longer that person delays it, that friend may come back a month and a half later and go, whoa, this thing is getting worse. Why can't my friend notice that? I had a friend like that. She was a wonderful person. I wish she was here. But she had a tendency to quote, end of quote, collect too many things because the pain of actually, well, in her mind's eye, the pain of actually approaching that thing, it turned from, let's say, a baby plastic elephant, like a toy, into a bigger plush toy elephant. It's humongous elephant, of which I literally rolled up my sleeves, went over her place, and literally helped her deconstruct that elephant. It could have been taken care of when it was a little toy gumball machine toy. Remember those gumball machines back in the day? And they would, like a little prize would come out of a plastic bubble. I always wanted the other toy that they showed pictured on the top, but I always ended up with this little plastic elephant. It couldn't have been more than the size of a dime. And I said to myself, what am I doing with this plastic elephant? All right, but that's besides the point. I'm going to ask you, take out a piece of paper, okay? It doesn't matter what color, if you don't have a green pen or a crayon or anything like that. But in your mind's eye, write down 3 things today, little minor tasks. This is within your home or apartment. So no one's asking anybody to leave. 3 things, maybe it's kitchen related. Maybe it's so much as just wipe the outside of your refrigerator. Maybe it's as small as cleaning out your sink thoroughly. Maybe it's like approaching that, like under the sink, like where you stuff all your cleansers and stuff like that. And it might be looking a little raggy or a little disorganized kind of thing. Little things around your kitchen, for example. You know what? Kitchen. I'm going to keep it to the kitchen. But if you have other things within your apartment that matter more than the kitchen right now, then feel free. Try this idea, this experiment. See if you can do this. This costs you nothing but being a little bit open-minded and about 2 hours of your time. Well, why am I doing that? I'll tell you why in a minute. All right, I'll explain. I will explain. Just saying, just saying. Now, if you have any sort of a timer in your house, you're going to set it for 2 or 3 hours. Aren't I generous? I might even throw in that extra hour for those who want it. All right, now, going to set it for 2 or 3 hours or 2.5, whatever you want. Set a parameter, set your alarm. You're going to indicate on that paper 3 things you wish to accomplish. And you're going to accomplish them. And as soon as you accomplish them, you are going to put check mark, check mark, check mark. I want you to know how good that feels. Now, what the heck does this have to do with Jan from New York City saves money? In addition to that, no, wah. This is a good thing. In addition to that minor task, I'm going to ask you if it is at all possible to take either a $5 bill, a $10 bill, or a $20 bill. And in some people's cases, if you want to work at $1 or $2, depends on what you have. You are going to physically remove it from your wallet. What? Yes. And you are going to put it where? Away. Well, where is away? The away is whatever you want to create, an envelope, a jar, whatever. Put it away. Are you going to put a check mark next to doing that on your list? Yes, you are. So that means by the time your 2.5 or 3 hours are over, you will have completed 2 to 3 tasks, not including the money. The money, I want you to get in the habit every day of saving. I don't care. I'm just saying. That's why I'm here to motivate. All right. Do you think you could do this? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, everybody. Listen, if you found value in this video, you need to kind of sort of do something if you found value. Thank you so much for smashing down the like button. Have an amazing, fantastic Saturday. And I know how good you are going to feel when you do this challenge. If you can't do it this morning, block out a couple of hours' time when you can, as soon as possible. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care. Goodbye.